So you've watched my usual Geekly Trends video and then my Geek Out video on Monday and Wednesday. You've probably noticed a few changes, like Geekly Trends is no longer called Geekly Trends, but it's called Weekly Marvels, and both of the videos were very Marvel-centric. So there are some changes that I've been thinking about making for a while, and I finally gotten to the point where I was like, I think this is something that I really need to do to help my channel. I'm changing the focus of my channel from just kind of being generally geeky things, from like movies and just TV shows, video games, and just geeky news, to focusing more on Marvel. Not specifically Marvel Cinematic Universe, but that'll probably be a big focus of it, since that's kind of the big thing that I follow the most. But if there's other Marvel news, I'll definitely bring that up as well. I realized that this change, I might lose some followers. If they wanted more than Marvel from a YouTube channel, then this might not be the channel for them anymore. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope that you stick around, and I do hope that you continue to engage with comments and questions and ideas if there's things you want to hear about pertaining to Marvel. Right now, the URL is Guillotine, T-Guillotine, which once I hit 500 subscribers, I think I can actually change that, so I'll think of something to change it to. Geekly Trends is now Weekly Marvels. I'm just getting rid of the Geekly thing. That was something that just wasn't working, but I'm going to go with Weekly Marvels. Geek Out, I don't know if that like title playlist is going to change to anything else. I'm still kind of thinking about it, but I'm not getting rid of any of my other content. Everything I've done will stay on my YouTube channel. Some of the playlist names may change, and going forward, my content will be specifically Marvel, which is kind of the direction I've been going for a while, because all of my written reviews, aside from a few video game reviews, which those I'm still going to do, but fortunately there are some Marvel video games that are coming out that I'll be able to review, but pretty much all the new games that I play, I will be writing reviews for. But the rest of my reviews are all Marvel Cinematic Universe. Every single one of them are Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that's going to stay, and it's going to stay that way. I will continue doing all the Marvel TV shows and all the Marvel movies, and even if they do other like Marvel shorts like they did before in the very beginning of the MCU, I'll probably do those too. I mean, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is something that I've become very passionate about, and I just love to no end. And it's one of my favorite things to talk about. And the other things I talk about, don't get me wrong, I love talking about those other things. I love talking about other video games and other movies that have nothing to do with Marvel, but the Marvel Cinematic Universe is really where I personally feel that I thrive in creating the content and talking about it and coming up with ideas to talk about. It's kind of just... It's been becoming my own little niche, my own little clique, and I think I need to embrace that. I think that's where the direction I need to go. So this will be just my Marvel channel, which again also works since I'm subscribed to the Marvel Collector course. I'll still be able to do those. I'm probably overestimating how much this is going to change the channel, but I just feel like it's a big decision, at least for me, that I'm making this, and this is what I want to do, and hopefully this works out. Hopefully, kind of focusing, kind of honing the idea of this channel and the content of the channel to just being Marvel will bring in some more followers and build this community that I hope is building around my channel, because that's, aside from just talking about Marvel stuff, the other thing I love about this channel is the interaction and talking with other people about these things. Maybe I'm, like I said, maybe I'm just blowing this all out of proportion, and this isn't really that big of a deal, since I feel like more than half of the stuff I talk about is Marvel anyway. So I'm just going to be, just specifically focusing on that instead of the other stuff. So no more DC bashing, no more ideas for DLCs of games that have nothing to do with Marvel. If a Marvel game does come out and I have some ideas for DLC, that I will do. But for now, at least for now and the foreseeable future, this channel is going to be less just various geek stuff to just being Marvel. And I might even start getting rid of like the geek brand and just focus on some kind of Marvel related brand. I don't know if I can change my blog URL, but I might want to. If I renew my Wizard World thing, the code's probably going to change from Guillotine Geek to, I don't know, Guillotine Marvels or something. I don't know. I'm still working on these changes. But I'm letting you know and just talking about it. I want to see your thoughts on this if, you know, more Marvel is something you'd like to see, or maybe, you know, it's something that you don't want to see, that you want to see more stuff. But that's the decision that I've come to. So I hope this works out, because I feel like the channel's been kind of floundering, at least for me, for a little bit. So hopefully this change is the change that I need to make. So we'll see. I'll definitely let you know how things go, and if you stick around watching my videos, you'll see how things go. But for now, this is the plan for the foreseeable future. So what do you think? Do you like this idea of focusing my content on just strictly Marvel, or did you like when I was kind of doing just a general variety of things, of different geeky topics? Let me know in the comments. Follow me on all the internets. You know, share this video around so others can join in the conversation and they can let their opinions be known. But until then, thank you for watching and have fun.